International Women's Day. March 8, International Women's Day, which also celebrates the achievements of women in the political, economic and social fields, celebrates the past, present and future of women on the planet. The modern celebration of the Women's Day no longer has the purpose of affirming equality, but is considered the day of spring, feminine beauty, tenderness, spiritual wisdom and attention to the woman, regardless of her status and age. The holiday is celebrated by the United Nations and in some countries, Russia, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Belarus, Turkmenistan, Ukraine, this day is a national holiday. It is interesting that the idea of holding the International Women's Day first appeared precisely at the beginning of the 20th century, when the industrialized world experienced a period of expansion and upheavals, a demographic boom and the emergence of radical ideologies. In 1910, the Second International Conference of Working Women was held in Copenhagen. Leader of the women's group of the Social Democratic Party of Germany, Clara Zetkin, put forward the idea of celebrating the International Women's Day. She suggested that Women's Day be celebrated annually in each country on the same day. The purpose of this holiday Zetkin called the struggle of women for their rights. Although there is an opinion that the first ever March of Empty Pots Textile Women of New York, held on March 8, 1857, was one of the prerequisites for the celebration of the International Women's Day. The official status of the International Women's Day was purchased by the UN in 1975, and since then it has been celebrated annually by the UN as the International Day for the Struggle for Women's Rights and International Peace, and each year is devoted to a certain topic. On this day, women of all continents, often divided by national borders or ethnic, linguistic, cultural, economic and political differences, have the opportunity to come together and recall a tradition that embodies at least several decades of struggle for equality, justice, peace and development. In ancient Greece, Lysistrata, for the cessation of the war, organized a sexual strike against men. During the French Revolution, Parisian women who advocated freedom, equality and brotherhood organized a march to Versailles to demand the granting of women's suffrage to women. International Women's Day is a celebration of all women who became the creators of history. Not surprisingly, women have become pioneers in many areas. These are just some of the facts combined by the female first. In January 1906, the first in Russia higher technical educational institution for women was opened in St. Petersburg. In January 1909 in New York, the world's first women's motor racing started. In April 1989, the first performance of the female Vivaldi Orchestra was held. And yet, first of all, in today's society, International Women's Day is a holiday of spring and attention to a woman, when representatives of a strong half of humanity can once again please their beloved and native women with gifts and care.